I think I'll go for early. I think he might start early, so we gotta be ready for that. Well, that's when he fights fighters like Zab Judah who don't get in shape for fights, and Manny Pacquiao does, and we won't get tired, believe me.
But will he be different from the Mayweather you fought with De La Hoya?
Yeah, I think he's older and slower.
To be a greatest is not based on your record undefeated, because there's so many fighters na nag-retire na undefeated.
Of Manny Pacquiao back at wildcard, like he's never left, ready to go again, working with Freddie Roach. I feel like I'm back in 2010, the Wayback Machine. Pacquiao looked pretty good in some of the videos that I saw.
Freddie Roach warns Mayweather he is not prepared, confidently stating Manny Pacquiao has mastered every technique and will enter the rematch fully ready and determined to win decisively.
You said that you saw that Pacquiao has his fire back. Where did you see that move, or when did that come into your conscience?
When I watched him sparring for the first 2 weeks, it was just you know, the in and out, and the speed, making the guy, catching the guy 3-4 punch combination and getting out, making him
Manny
miss.
Pacquiao trains intensely with Freddie Roach on the
really
mitts, showing speed, sharp combinations, discipline, focus, and determination as he prepares for the upcoming fight. Manny Pacquiao confidently states he will hand Floyd Mayweather his first career loss, aiming to break the perfect 50-0 record in history.
Ano kaya advantage mo?
God willing, mag-anuan tayo, mag-isay lang tayo mabuti. Paghandaan na natin
Freddie
mabuti
Roach reflects on the first fight,
laban na
explaining Floyd Mayweather controlled the action while Manny Pacquiao was older, less sharp, and far from peak condition.
A little more fire.
I don't know. You think about that it got to that point, and Floyd played the game. He played the waiting game, and he won.
Yes.
He got paid. He got Pacquiao at an age where he knew that his punches weren't going to hurt him.
Yes.
He could avoid him. And it was an older fighter.
It was. And when Pacquiao fought his last fight in Australia, after the fight, I said, Manny, I said, you know what? I says, I think being a senator and being a fighter at the same time is like maybe a little bit too much, because I said, you know, it's hard enough being a world champion fighter, or it might be just as hard being a senator. But I says, I think that you should strongly think about giving one of those up for now and choose the one that you like best. And
Manny Pacquiao argues that an undefeated record does not define greatness, highlighting his own 8 division titles as a rare achievement unmatched in boxing history.
At least ako, I can claim na first 8 different weight division, which is the hardest accomplishment na in boxing.
And the only one.
The only one. First, diba? Yung kumbaga, that's the hardest accomplishment in boxing na ma-achieve. And also, yung blessings ng Panginoon na naging champion ako in 4 different decades. Do you imagine that? Bihira yung mangyari. First time in history na a fighter who became a champion in four different decades. So 90s, 2000, 2010, 2020. So
Manny Pacquiao criticizes Floyd Mayweather as boastful and materialistic, suggesting his personality outside the ring reflects excessive pride, focus on wealth, and lack of humility.
In the beginning of this conversation, you say, I don't like boastful people. How was it like fighting Mayweather then? Did he get on your nerves? Because I feel like he's a little bit more boastful than the people you might be wanting to hang out with.
Yeah, he's boastful. I think his God is the material things, money, everything like that. I'm pretty with him because I want to share the word of God in him if he believes God.
Yeah, I've heard he's a generous man. I think he's done good things. I think, you know, he kind of reminds me of like a lot of people are like this, by the way, including myself. I'm not just saying him. I'm including myself. The man who goes up to Jesus and says, what should I do to get into heaven? He says, sell all
Manny
your belongings.
Pacquiao
And he
shows
walked away
dedication
crying
through
because he
intense
couldn't
training
sell his
sessions,
belongings.
proving actions matter more than words, focusing on discipline, preparation, and relentless effort instead of constant talking. Dan Patrick questions the demand for a Mayweather-Pacquiao rematch, suggesting public interest may not match expectations despite the massive history between the two legendary fighters.
Floyd Mayweather is a boring fighter. I mean, you know, the presentation is flashy, but he's a defense-first fighter. There's nothing to, when you watch him, you go, oh, okay, he didn't get hit again, and he didn't get hit again. You know, tactically, he's brilliant, but not exciting. So, hey, if you sign up for it, go get him. Must be, it'll be September, so maybe it's a slow night for you, and you go, well, maybe I'll just buy this fight. Let me see these two guys lean on each other. But I don't know if this has to do, you know, boxers never retire. Sugar Ray Leonard told me this when I went to his first retirement in Baltimore, and he talked about fighters.
Roy Jones Jr.
never
speaks
retire.
with deep
The phone
admiration when
stops
discussing
ringing.
Manny Pacquiao and his unique brilliance inside the ring. He emphasizes that Pacquiao's greatest strength lies not only in power, but in constant motion and unpredictable rhythm. According to Jones, Pacquiao never stays still long enough to become an easy target, which creates confusion for even the most skilled opponents. He explains that Pacquiao's footwork and angles allow him to attack from unexpected positions, making it extremely difficult to defend against him. Every movement has purpose, and every step sets up the next strike. This fluid style forces opponents to hesitate. And in boxing, even a moment of hesitation can change the entire fight.
To get a victory. Now guys don't do that. Pac-Man, fortunately, is one of those guys who knows how to use the ring. So he don't stand in just one place and fight. With that being said,
Jones
his
also
legs
points
can
out
hold
that
up 2
Pacquiao
rounds.
combines
Easy
speed
guy to
with
do.
intelligence, reading reactions quickly and adjusting in real time. That ability keeps him one step ahead, turning defense into offense within seconds. In his view, Pacquiao's agility is not just physical, but mental, allowing him to adapt under pressure. This rare combination of movement, speed, and awareness is what makes Pacquiao such a dangerous and unforgettable fighter in boxing history.
He did.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, stop. What's the guy named in the wheelchair right now?
Paul Williams.
He could have fought him.
I don't think he would have beat.
I ain't say that. I said he could have fought him though. And you don't think? Hey, in my opinion, the only person that really had a chance in his weight class back then was Amir Khan. He wasn't touching Amir Khan. That time Amir had 2 good feet. He wasn't
That's
fighting
true.
Amir Khan.
Amir was calling him out for years.
Hey, he
and
wasn't fighting Amir Khan. Amir Khan had 2 good feet. I already know this.
I just don't think he would have beat Floyd.
I ain't saying you don't know.
Timing was very too good.
Yeah, but you
he was young. He was fast. He was knocking people out.
You don't understand boxing like I do though. Floyd was knocking out? Besides Pac.
Not at that time. Not at that time. Nobody.
That's it.
Yeah,
so if you ain't knocking people out, how you
Dan
gotta catch
Patrick
Khan and
raises a
knock him out.
thoughtful
And you gotta
and
get out that
somewhat
shoulder, you
critical
gotta chase Khan.
perspective when discussing the idea of a rematch between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao. He questions whether fans are truly asking for this fight, or if it is being driven by other motives behind the scenes. Patrick humorously suggests that boxing seems to be entering a phase where retired legends could easily be called back, mentioning names like Tommy Hearns, Marvin Hagler, and Mike Tyson. His tone reflects concern about whether the sport is relying too much on nostalgia rather than fresh competition. He also hints that financial pressures might be influencing decisions, suggesting that comebacks could be less about legacy and more about money. This raises doubts about the true purpose of such high-profile matchups.
But, maybe, financial issues could be affecting one or both of these fighters, and that's why you're doing it. I don't know why you watch this unless the undercard is really good. Maybe the novelty of being in that building, having a boxing match in the Sphere, but it's real. It's real. Does Conor McGregor get the winner of this fight? I mean, now, if Conor McGregor got to do MMA against Floyd, now that would be fun. That would have been interesting. But it's like, and then do one of the brothers, what are their names? The Paul brothers, do they get to fight somebody? I mean,
Patrick further questions the entertainment value, wondering if audiences are more attracted to the spectacle than the actual fight. While the original bout generated massive revenue, he implies that repeating it may not carry the same authenticity. Overall, his viewpoint challenges the direction boxing is taking, asking whether the sport is evolving or simply revisiting its past for profit.
He's a brilliant businessman, but you start to read articles of, he's got things in foreclosure, and I can't imagine that you would lose but Mike Tyson did. But then, we had people stealing right in front of him. That was the difference here. But with Floyd, I thought Floyd was like a Darrell Revis kind of businessman. So that's, if he's coming back because he needs money, that is sad. Yes, Todd.
How much money, and I don't understand the financial part of how they get millions of dollars to have these fights that supposedly are kind of ridiculous and it's like an exhibition nobody wants to see. How much of that money is based on who goes to the fight and as far as people that are buying pay-per-view? What if so many people decided, I'm not going to the fight, I'm not going to watch it on pay-per-view, they're still going to get millions of dollars?
Shares a reflective view on Manny Pacquiao returning to training with Freddie Roach, describing the moment as deeply nostalgic for boxing fans. He explains that seeing them work together again brings back memories of their prime years when their partnership dominated the sport. However, Manx urges caution when judging Pacquiao based on short training clips. He points out that anyone can look sharp for a few seconds on video and highlights examples like Mike Tyson appearing explosive in brief promotional footage. According to Manic, such clips can be misleading and should not be taken as proof of full fight readiness.
Look, I can post a video and look good for 10 seconds right now. Just like when Mike Tyson looked like when he was promoting the Jake Paul fight. You writers and you guys with the non-boxing eye need to get those videos out of your head, because they're just clips. Anyone could look good for that long. I can train you to look good for 10 seconds. It'll be pretty hard, but I can train you to look good for 10 seconds on video. So don't worry about that. Look, Bob Arum knows what he's talking about, because it's the legs that's going to get to Pacquiao, not the power, not the explosive speed in front of a heavy bag. But whenever you're in front of an opponent and he's going to be moving around, it's the legs that are going to fail you. They're going to betray you. The power's not going to betray you. That lasts until the very end. His punch resistance, that's not going to betray him, because that never goes. Speed, and it's because you rely on your legs. That's the thing that goes at age. So at 46 years old, Manny Pacquiao's not going to have zero.
He emphasizes that age affects a fighter's legs more than power or punch resistance. Movement, balance, and endurance are the first to decline. And Pacquiao's style has always relied heavily on footwork. Despite this, Manx believes Pacquiao's experience and ring intelligence will help him adapt. He notes that seasoned fighters know how to control pace, avoid unnecessary risks, and protect themselves, making his return more calculated than reckless.
Pacquiao only got knocked out 3 times in 72 fights. 2 of those were in the 90s, before you and I even knew him. And 1 time against Marquez, it was a 1-punch knockout. Those really don't take away from your career and your longevity. It was one-punch knockouts. It's the beatdowns over a long period of time, for 10, 12, 11, 11 rounds. Those are the ones that catch up to you. Those are the ones that actually slow you down and are detrimental to your health. One-punch knockouts, you can get past those.
Timothy Bradley offers a balanced perspective when discussing the upcoming clash between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao. He acknowledges that while many critics question the timing and necessity of the matchup, the reality is that it continues to capture massive attention across the boxing world. Bradley explains that regardless of skepticism, fights of this magnitude carry history, legacy, and global appeal. He believes that fans may debate whether it is happening too late, but the names involved still command respect and curiosity. That alone keeps the spotlight firmly on both fighters.
Because he needs money, that's why. All the rumors are true. It's a sad thing, but it is what it is. But it is what it is. And one more thing. If Mayweather didn't believe that he can beat Manny Pacquiao, he wouldn't be in the ring with him. Yeah, Mr. Sensitive. I love Mayweather, but let's keep it a buck. Oh, he's sensitive as hell. Not only is he sensitive, the man, he's insecure like hell. He's insecure, and he got to have a leg up on. And he saw the Barrios fight, and Barrios just got smashed by Ryan Garcia. And then now, he like, Barrios is all right. I'm better than Barrios. Shit, even though I'm damn near 50, I'm still better than Barrios. My experience, my hand speed, I take
He
care
also
of myself.
highlights that both Mayweather and Pacquiao understand the stakes, knowing their reputations are always under scrutiny. Even at later stages of their careers, their skills, experience, and ring intelligence remain significant factors. In Bradley's view, the fight is not just about proving dominance, but about responding to expectations. Whether critics support it or not, the matchup continues to generate conversation, making it one of the most talked about events in boxing.
That's what he's thinking. He like, I still can do this. I can beat Manny Pacquiao. I saw what Barrios did to him. So that's the reason why this fight is happening. The rumors are damn true. It's sad, but it is what it is. And you know what? The money right now for content is crazy. Netflix is paying for any type of great content, man. If you seen the change with Netflix, man, I almost canceled my damn subscription with Netflix because I got sick and tired of seeing the same boring ass shit on Netflix. And now they got this woman in place now, and she's seeking out, and she want the best of the best content. They got podcasters and stuff all on Netflix now. I mean, it has grown crazy. So, Jake Paul opened up the Netflix avenue.
Boxing Ego host gives a critical take on Manny Pacquiao stepping into the ring against a dangerous power puncher, raising concerns about inactivity on both sides. He explains that while Pacquiao has not been consistently active, his opponent also brings serious knockout power, having troubled fighters like Timothy Bradley and Chris Algieri in the past. Analyst emphasizes a key idea often repeated in boxing that power is the last attribute to fade.
Manny Pacquiao, right? And he fighting a power puncher in Ruslan Provodnikov. I get it, he ain't been fighting, he's inactive, but Pacquiao, he ain't really active either. He fought Barrios, and that's it. So Pacquiao gonna fight a big puncher who hurt Tim Bradley, who hurt Chris Algieri, who Lucas Matisse had to box, and John Molina and all these people had to box because he hit too hard. They say power is the last thing to go. And you got the Floyd Mayweather fight looming. I'm surprised Netflix didn't force them to cancel these exhibitions. So that's on the Pacquiao side. Boom. On the Floyd Mayweather side, look at this. Floyd Mayweather, keep in mind, the Pacquiao Maypac 2 ain't till September.
This makes the matchup risky, especially for an older fighter returning after limited recent competition. He suggests that even if Pacquiao still has experience and skill, dealing with a heavy puncher always carries danger. Shifting focus, he also questions Floyd Mayweather Jr. and his continued involvement in exhibition fights. He expresses confusion over the level of opposition, pointing out that some matchups lack credibility and feel more like spectacle than serious competition. Overall, the analyst presents a skeptical view of both sides, suggesting that these fights may be driven more by entertainment and financial motives rather than true competitive necessity within the sport.
Floyd, it says Battle of the Legends, Floyd Money Mayweather versus Mike Zimbides. 180 fights, 158 wins, 87 knockouts. I don't even know who this is, bro. But Floyd finna fight an exhibition against this Ninja Turtle looking muff. Michelangelo is a party dude. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Bro, get this turtles in a half shell, a turtle power, cowabunga. Bro, this man got a tortoise shell. Bro, Floyd about to fight whatever dude's name is. Zamibia or whatever his name is. So Floyd about to fight Zamunda, or whatever this guy got. Zamunda, he finna fight Zamunda.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned. Until next,